Hi, I'm Dalesha.
And welcome back to Dalesha's Life.
Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Dalesha's Life.
Today, we're gonna talk to you guys about Clubhouse.
Oh, I forgot a fork.
A new and trending app. I'm sure you guys heard about it. Probably been invited to it even, but we're a little late on the gravy train, and Manny wants to explain why he's so obsessed with it.
Excuse me,
Because
we both want
no,
to explain.
you're well, yeah, we're both gonna talk about it, but you're more active on it and more obsessed with it. Let's be honest. But first, I want to tell you guys what we got, as we do so well. Every time y'all see us these days, we're eating something. I guess the baby wanted it.
We're gonna have to start moving the camera back a little bit further so we can get all of our fatness in the frame.
Actually, you're gonna have to take this table away. Oof. Well, yeah, thanks.
Shut up.
That doesn't look orangey. But yeah, so
it is.
We moved. So Portillo's moved down here. So I got some Portillo's. I didn't get a sandwich today. I just got some chicken strips, the 4-piece, and some fries, some crinkle cut fries. They taste good. And I got the cake shake that my friend recommended. Oh, it stinks. So many years ago. It does. It's like, orange chicken is so strong.
Thank you.
But she recommended this, and she keeps raving about it when Portillo's is brought up. So I bought the cake shake, and this is their small, but to me it looks like it's pretty much a medium. So I don't want to see that large.
I would say it's a medium too.
It was between this and the slice of cake, but I figured I would try this. And then one day we'll try it together again because he had a bad experience. But I'm about to go get me some ice, put this in the freezer, and Manny's gonna talk to you guys, so I do all of that.
I am eating, as she already mentioned, orange chicken from a Chinese place here in town. I don't think they're a chain, I think it's just a local place, but they have the most amazing thing here. I like their shrimp fried rice, I like this orange chicken, I like everything from these guys, but what I really like the most are these things called fried dumplings. I don't know if you guys have ever had those, but oh my god, what an unbelievable...
You want to tell them who introduced you to those?
You!
Okay, just let it be known.
Okay.
Let it be known.
Alright, see, this is, guys. Anyway, then they also gave me a little container of white rice, so I think this is over there talking to the top guys. 12.
Okay. I'm just jealous because you got the 31.
Just put your ice in.
Pause. What is it?
Man, our ice maker's not really making a good first impression. You good?
No.
Adios.
Okay. 2 more. There we go.
Anyway, guys. So today we're going to talk to you about Clubhouse. Yes, I am obsessed with it. She also has an obsession, but significantly less obsessed than me.
I'm not obsessed because I haven't found
Just sit down. Jesus.
Who you screaming at?
So, okay. Alright, first of all, I'm sure some of you guys have heard of Clubhouse, some of you haven't. It's still pretty new.
Especially if you're an Android user.
But I'm going to say this, before we go any further, I have become an Apple user now because of this app. Imagine that, right? So, I still have a pretty large distaste for Apple in the back of my mouth just because, you know, a lot of things that they do are kind of, it's just annoying and purposefully annoying, right? So, fine. But that's another topic.
on an Apple phone.
So, that's true. So, Clubhouse. Okay. So, Clubhouse it's a new social media platform, but it's all about communicating via audio, via voice. So, the only imagery in quotation marks are your profile pictures. So you get on there and there are rooms. So think about if you went to a convention or a conference hall. So you get into a conference hall and you have a long hallway with rooms lining both sides, right? And then there'll be signs, and the signs say, let's say, discussing the power of women in media from 8 to 6, or from 8 to 9. 8 to 6, that'd be a pretty long, that's a 10-hour meeting. And then you have another sign that says, it doesn't matter, but like that. So
women in politics.
Whatever.
Just a bunch of different topics.
A bunch of different topics, okay? So you walk in, if you want, and you sit in the audience. So there will be a speaker or 2 or 3 or 12 on stage, doesn't make any difference, whatever they choose to do. And if you want, the idea of Clubhouse is to allow everybody to participate. So let's say Dalesha's the one hosting, she's talking about black women on YouTube, and she's doing this whole thing, blah, 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 and her and her friend are hosting, let's say. So then I in the audience can tap at the bottom of the screen to raise my hand, and she'll see that, her and her friend will see that, and if they want, they can give me permission to talk and join the conversation on stage. So because Clubhouse is still very new, it's very fresh, it's very innocent, if you will, depending on how old you guys are, some of you may understand this and some of you may not, but it reminds me of the internet, how it used to be in its infancy. When I started probably surfing the web, it was probably 4 years after the World Wide Web really even became public. So I would say probably 97, 98. Just so, and back then, I would read message boards and things like that, and people were kind. People were helpful. They wanted to be generous. Now, if you're a little bit younger, you may see this, and we all see this as older people, but it's full of spam. It's flooded with, and people are just assholes.
Negative, rude for no reason.
They're purposely assholes. Exactly. Trolling didn't exist back then. Let's put it that way, right? And on Clubhouse,
like a joke.
And on Clubhouse, because it's still so new, because it's still so fresh, because it's invite only, because it's only on Apple, it still has that level of Exactly. People are nice. And so the app is really geared towards networking, but seriousness. So, for example, when you make your account, you use your real name, first name and last name. So they say, what's your first name and what's your last name
number.
When you're registering? Okay, right. But nobody sees your phone number.
No.
And then so you put up your profile picture. But then if you want to go to change your name, like any other app, it will let you. But it gives you a message and says, note, Clubhouse is for using your real name only. So not pseudonyms or don't come up with silly nicknames. Exactly. Are you? So then you can say okay or continue or never mind. So they really make the point that this is a serious kind of thing.
Which other apps do also, where they say it in a different way, like Facebook, you can only change it after 60 days or something, but they don't make you feel like you can't make a stupid name if you want to, I guess.
Right. So you talk a little bit and then you owe me that Coke. I'll take it right now.
You said at me.
I said at me.
You said it with me.
Let's speak in English.
You were the one speaking Spanish all day.
Shh.
So
we're getting to that. Now you talk.
So yeah, he's been super into it, and the reason that we wound up in this little bubble of Clubhouse is for business purposes, but quickly it turned to social purposes. Would you say?
Very, absolutely.
Yeah, I told him business and work come first, and he's like, no, I want to make some friends, so. But
go.
For me, I've been more so listening on his end, like the different clubs that he joins. And we actually ran into a couple of people who were really nice, a couple of younger girls who know the ins and outs, it seems, of Clubhouse, because we're really new to this. We only joined,
But a week ago. No, yeah, not even a week.
Yeah, like 4 days ago for you and like 3 days ago for me. So they were really helpful in that, and they were really nice. It made me feel like there's a couple different things for me that it makes me think about. One being Periscope, that's dying. That's gonna be gone next month. A lot of apps are dying. Like, I don't know, you guys probably remember some years back, like 2014, I think. Vine died, and that was like a staple for a long time. But yeah, so Periscope is dying. That's kind of what this app makes me think about, except for you don't see a person. You don't see it. There's not a video. So, and then another thing it makes me think of, if you guys remember, and if you don't, look it up. It's called Stay Now, and it was like a chat room. All different ages, you know, we probably shouldn't have been on there the ages we were, but it was all different ages, and it was another form of a chat room. It was supposedly celebrities' phone numbers, you could talk to them, but majority of the time it was a chat room. So that's kind of what it makes me think of. And you pointed out a good, interesting point a few days ago, that celebrities are on there, famous people are on there, who have a bigger following on other platforms. But as of a few days ago, Clubhouse didn't roll out, let's say, a green check or a blue check so that people know.
Verification.
Yeah. Can I get to that?
I'm just trying to help. I'll shut my mouth
you
now.
Eat your chicken now.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, so
oh shit.
I didn't even notice that when I was looking up. I didn't look them up, but they came up. There's Snoop Dogg and like a bunch of different rappers. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that they didn't have a check mark. I'm just like, okay, this got to be them. I don't know. But it's just, I don't know. It's interesting. We're slowly. Well, you're in the fast lane. I'm still trying to find rooms and clubs and different things to be a part of.
So let's discuss that a little bit more. Before we do, so let me explain a little bit more. Two things that I just thought of. Like she said, no verification badges. But, so, you can have a nickname. Let me clarify that. So your real name is what will appear. But if you want, you can have a nickname. So if your name is, I don't know, Robert, whatever, you can go by Bob. You can add that there. And I don't know in what way or where that would display exactly. I'm not necessarily sure yet. It doesn't seem like many people are doing that because I don't see it or it doesn't. Okay, but that is one option. Number two, there are no DMs, no direct messaging.
Mm-mm.
That's another very interesting thing. And I think, excuse me, sweetheart.
Excuse me.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
I think because of that, it also really limits
spam.
Exactly. There is no spam on here yet. Sorry guys, I'm talking through my nose. Jesus. So that's another very interesting thing. So let's talk about what she just mentioned. There are two. So there.
I was gonna say.
Go for it.
There's no spam, but since you can join a room if it's public, the other night we were in this one room where it was kind of like, I don't want to say follow for follow, but kind of that thought process. And somebody joined the room, just being stupid, and just was cussing at one of the admins, and then they left the room. It's not really spam, but it's just like some stupid,
trolly.
Yeah.
But the way that Clubhouse works, so.
But you can.
My thinking is that person's going to be gone pretty quickly, because they just also added a new feature so the moderators and the admins control the room. So they can block you, they can kick you out of the room. But also, if you've left really quickly, they just added a new feature, you can still see that person that left, their name,
really?
and report that account. Exactly.
Wow.
So because Clubhouse really wants to get to the bottom of these people and get them out, weed them out quickly.
I didn't see. Where's that?
Remember when we got the update? I was reading the release notes and the
so it's one of the tabs.
It's one of the features. It's one of the new things. But you're not a moderator.
No. I'm saying, so it's inside the room, or the moderator has to leave outside of the room?
No, the moderator can do it from the room because they can see the list of people. I don't know.
Oh, and another cool thing is with this app too, you can leave outside the app. Just don't close it down completely, but you can maneuver around your phone to do other things if you want to.
Right, because
and
it's
lock
audio
your phone.
only. So one other thing, speaking of the seriousness of Clubhouse, or the intention of making it a serious, respectable place, at the bottom of the screen, okay, so you have, like I said, you have a little microphone icon, so you can, no, I don't think I said that, but on or off, you're right, your mic is on or off. Next to it you have your hand, so you can raise your hand. There's also like a little plus sign, that means you can ping people or say, hey, I'm in this room, guys. Right, only people who follow you. But then all the way to the left, I guess middle left, there's a little thing that you can push, you can tap it, and it says leave quietly. Very interesting. They could just write leave room, but no, but they chose to write leave quietly, so meaning respectfully. Okay, but let me explain a little bit more about what there are. So we explained rooms before, right? As you're walking down the conference hall, you see these rooms with signs left and right. You can walk into whichever you want. Then there's another layer, and they're called clubs. So a club is a gathering, let's say, of followers and members. So I can have a club talking about orange chicken and the wonders and the comparisons of the orange chicken from different parts of China, let's say, right? Whatever. So all of you can follow, and if I want, I can also invite you to join the club as a member. So in theory, the member also gives you, sometimes it may give you some other privileges, depending, not always. From what I've noticed, more infrequently than frequently,
Hey.
actually. Yes, ma'am.
Speaking of privileges and stuff, since me and someone else earlier, like, became admins or moderators, whatever, at the bottom I saw that I could make rules to that group, and that's not there when you're just on the stage.
So, right.
And it's called the stage.
It's called a stage. So,
And the audience is when you're
audience is when you're just listening.
lower with the common folk.
Okay. Anyway, she's all about classism, guys. You notice that?
Whatever.
So anyway, so clubs are
Go ahead.
So anyway, clubs are also another way that you can. So after a while, you can request to create your own club. Clubhouse has to approve it, and then you can have your own thing. And,
Which aren't people in line for that, or is that something else?
yeah, they are supposedly, but if you have a lot of traction and you participate a lot, that you go to the front of the line of getting considered.
Excuse me. I was gonna say that. Did you make me forget? I forgot. Oh, I was gonna say it's not very accessible when we first joined, but they rolled out a new update, and it's supposedly now accessible, right?
Or more accessible.
More accessible. So I can maneuver it decently because I use a mix of VoiceOver, which is a screen reader on Apple products, and the Vision that I do have. So I can maneuver pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you do well.
And excuse me.
Why not?
And then he reverses the colors.
So a screen reader, for those who don't know.
I
You want to explain what that is?
no.
All right.
They can look it up, or they have an iPhone, so they've probably seen it. We're gonna make the video way long to explain the screen reader.
So guys, if you can, look for Clubhouse. Ask your friends if anybody has an invite, and will be willing to invite you. It's worth it. It's worth.
One key thing, yeah, make sure you ask your friends, because if you ask people in groups on Facebook or any other social media, you have to give them your phone number. So
right. That's true.
You want to make sure it's somebody you know.
And you want to have your phone number.
Right.
Correct. Good point. And
I
also,
didn't think about that when I.
Also, don't talk about. I've read this in places. I don't know if it's serious or not, but they say don't talk about Clubhouse on Instagram.
Don't say
even
CH.
in direct messages, not CH or Clubhouse.
Well, so what I thought of the other day, if you guys do want to talk about it, you can use this idea. Use the derelict house or any of the house emojis, and kind of, obviously frame the message so people aren't confused. But, you can use that as an option so people can know what you're talking about.
And I think the idea that what people are saying that Instagram is doing that is because they see Clubhouse as their biggest competitor.
As of right now. But they are rolling out, not Instagram, but Facebook. So Mark is rolling out competition. I don't know what it's going to be called.
Everybody's rolling out competition. Duolingo, the language learning thing that you guys I'm sure have seen commercials for, they also are, for example.
Yeah, so we hope to see you over there. You can follow my account. I don't know if you want them necessarily on your business account.
They'll see it anyway, because if they'll see that I nominated you.
But I'm just saying, like,
I don't care.
Whatever.
Find her, because she's going to be talking about all the YouTube things and everything, and my things I don't know if are probably wouldn't interest you guys.
Yeah, his is more business. But you'll be on there too, right? You'll join the conversation?
Yeah. If you invite me.
Well, yeah.
You gotta ping me.
Yeah.
Ping pong.
So it might be a fun new way to get, to know us on a personal level. We can talk and,
And it's very easy to build new relationships. If you're, as long as you're open, you're willing to talk and share things, you're gonna get followers very easily. people will.
And make sure you write a bio because
Please.
you don't want to get on there and just have a blank thing and like nobody really.
I hate those people.
Hate's a strong word. Anyway, you could add
I loathe
Instagram and Twitter as of right now. So make sure you add that. So
isn't that funny, guys?
yeah.
Instagram says you cannot talk about this on our platform. Clubhouse says, hey, link your Instagram below. We don't have a problem.
I wonder if they have an account on Instagram.
Yeah, they do. It's
Oh,
called Clubhouse BH or something like that. I
That's
found
funny.
it. It's like, I don't know,
So-
500,000 followers.
So follow us over at which one would it be?
Yours would be
Delicia's Life?
at Dalesha's Life, right?
Yeah.
Delisha?
So all together at Delicia's Life.
You'll find her.
It's a picture of me. If you follow me on Instagram, it's the same picture. So definitely head over there and look us up. I don't know. Do we have a link that we could put? I don't know if they give us
No.
individual links. So
No,
yeah.
I
So
don't
you
think so.
just get the app. Sorry to anybody else, Android and other phones.
Yeah,
It's
there's
not
nothing we can
the
do.
rollout isn't just out quite yet for you guys. But if you have an iPad or anybody you know has something.
Anything
like that, yeah. Hit us up over there.
And leave, guys, if you want, ask questions. We're still learning too. We don't have all the
Yeah.
answers, but there aren't many resources online to read and learn about Clubhouse at this point.
Right.
We don't have all the answers, but we'd be more than happy to answer
What we
comments
know.
and what we know because we're learning as we go too. But we're
So,
we hope
we
you
hope
enjoyed
you-
this. Oh,
Hello.
por favor, perdóname.
You see, you keep trying to jump the gun on
No.
my channel.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Plus, turn on the post notification bell. Check out the links down below.
Oh, and one more thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
She received an
email.
email from her boss,
Agent.
from her agent, her boss, saying that she has selected the
That's the agent.
photographs. They have been sent to the photographer for the final touch-ups, and
So
the
I should
process
hear
is
tomorrow.
moving forward.
Friday, I should hear on the 12th.
Maybe. Maybe
No,
not.
I'm saying she said by the end of this week. So it's
Oh, she did
either,
say that.
It's either was today or it's gonna be tomorrow.
Sweetheart, today's not the end of the week. I don't want to fight, and yes, I know. All right, guys. We're not gonna discuss what's it's bad. It's bad. All right, guys. We love.
Damn, you might as well. Anyway, we'll see you guys on Monday.
Have a
Join
great
Clubhouse
weekend.
And let us know your username down below.
Yeah, exactly. If you get on there, put your username below. We'll come find you. We'll follow you, and we can make this a party. See you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.